All right, it's a little bit late on Sunday evening, but I finally finished doing my portal math and figured I would come and give you some updates on where things ended up. So the portal closed yesterday, end of day yesterday, the 28th, and there were 2,432 players, football players, that entered the portal. Of those, 1,546 are still available. So 63% of those that entered have not found new homes yet. Okay, so I'll give you the breakdown because it's pretty interesting actually. Wide receivers, 398 entered, 271 are still available, so 68% are still available. Offensive line, 332, 195 still available, 56%. DBs, 496, 327, 66% still available. Long snappers, believe it or not, 31 entered, 26 remain, 84% are still available. Linebackers, 234 entered, 148 remain, 63% availability. Running backs, 167, 105, 63%. Tight ends, 141 entered, 82 remain, 58%. Quarterbacks, 190 entered, 125 remain, 66%. Punters, 35 entered, 26 remain, 74%. And place kickers, interestingly enough, looks like 51 entered, 36 remain, 71%. So there's lots of availability. You ended up all right for the most part. Well, better, on the better side of things. If you're an offensive lineman at 56% still remaining, or if you were tight end, 58% remaining. The rest had numbers that were much higher than that. I don't know why long snappers entered the portal. I don't know. Okay. Now, I've spent some time talking to you about Marshall, and as you know, well, I'll tell you, 40 ended up entering the portal. Okay. 27 of those remained, so 68%. Now, at Marshall, those players entered the portal because their coach left and went to Southern Mississippi. So even though they won a conference championship and things went well, something happened, coach left, went to Southern Mississippi. He took 8 of those players with him. So of the 40, 8 went to Southern Mississippi. Another 5 have been picked up by other schools, and the other 27 sit on the bench or sit unclaimed. Okay. Now, Marshall has only offered 6 so far. Okay. So they lost 40 and they've offered 6. Presumably, they're going to be fairly aggressive in the next week or so with getting some additional numbers, but who knows, right? Okay. I don't know the mechanics of how people are, how schools are choosing to fill those roster spots that are remaining vacant, that are available because folks have entered the portal. Now, I can find nothing at all that suggests that there are any limits on when a school has to stop taking players from the portal. So as far as I can tell, it's an open-ended funnel, and so long as the school has scholarships available to offer, they can see if they can work a deal in the portal. And we know that folks that are entering the portal oftentimes are doing that for compensation, in addition to playing time, and so you have to put together the packages around funding, compensation around NIL and collectives, in addition to sometimes folks want guarantees around playing time and all those things. So a lot of things have to happen for the school and the player to align, and at least for right now, those things are not happening for a lot of people. Okay, so even though the school seems apparently can take players whenever they want, practically speaking, the reason that players enter the portal now, through this cycle, the December cycle, is because they want to get picked up so they can enter school in spring semester and have the ability to have a spring ball series underneath them, right? Where they can get in, start practicing, play in the spring game. But they have to be registered for school when school starts in January. And so that clock is ticking fast. Okay. And if those guys aren't registered, if they don't have someplace to go by the time their school starts in the spring, in January, they're riding it for another semester, right? They're sitting on somebody's couch for another semester. So there's the risk. Okay, so that's where it stands now. Next time I'm going to come and I want to share with you my thoughts on NIL and collective and what that has done for things. And I'm also going to talk to you about the what's happened with in the junior college ruling and the effect of now all those players being available in the ecosystem to be taken up by four-year schools. So that's it for now. I don't think it looks that great for a whole lot of guys. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Peace.